Welcome back to the channel to all my viewers and subscribers, and welcome to all the new viewers. Now in today's video, we're going to take a look at a Jamaican clergyman who was recently convicted in a New York Supreme Court for his involvement with the Islamic State, better known as ISIS. So stay tuned because you definitely don't want to miss the chilling details of how this Jamaican got himself involved with terrorism. So based on a reporting from AP News that's located in New York, it said that a Jamaican clergy accused of recruiting support for the Islamic State group was convicted on Thursday of state terrorism charge after being extradited to New York City following an undercover New York City Police Department sting that went international to Jamaica. So the man at the moment where we are talking about, his name Abdul el-Faisal. We all know that's not a Jamaican name, so obviously him changed his name to Muslim name. He was convicted in a Manhattan court for multiple terrorism charges, including soliciting or providing support for an act of terrorism and also facilitating the marriage of a female to one of the soldiers them involved in ISIS. So the Attorney General office stated that this conviction is the first ever state-level trial on terrorism charges. The New York law of terrorism was passed in the aftermath of the 9/11 attack in the New York. So basically, this Jamaican make history by being the first person to be charged and convicted under this law within America. After all of the other countries them were involved in terrorism, Iraq, Afghanistan, so after all of them man there, down on them side there, Jamaica, it's a Jamaican who is the first person to be charged and convicted under this law. So for some reason, I don't know why we as Jamaican always get ourselves. When I say weak, I mean I want to generalize because we don't know we have enough good upstanding Jamaican citizens where they out in the world and we wave the flag proud. But there's always the minute or the minor fraction of Jamaicans who they overseas, and for some reason them always paint a bad picture for we as Jamaican. Because if you check all of the big news articles throughout the world, the Fox News, the CNN, the AP News, the Hill, the New York Times, all of them are plaster his face over it, and them all are say Jamaican. Them not say a terrorist, them are highlight the Jamaican aspect of it. So this is not a good look for the country and we as Jamaican throughout the world. Because after how much thousands of other men were a Muslim who don't like America, why a Jamaican have to be the first one to be convicted of terrorism charges? This thing is not even our type of thing. Them type of crime here where them people are committing atrocities around the world is not Jamaica type of thing. Some don't know how this Abdullah man here, which part him go get radicalized. So the article goes on to read, el-Faisal, who had previously served prison time in Britain after being convicted of incitement and stirring racial hatred, and had also been deported from Kenya, was arrested in his native country, Jamaica, in 2017 and was extradited to New York City in 2020. So the offences where el-Faisal was convicted of, the details surrounding that investigation state that authorities said that in the beginning of 2016, an undercover New York City police officer who perpetrate or who act as being a jihadist had started communicating with el-Faisal. At the time, he did live in Jamaica. Prosecutors said that el-Faisal, who was described as highly influential, had supported the Islamic State organization for several years, encouraging violent acts in online lectures and calling for the creation of an Islamic caliphate. So for those who don't know what a caliphate mean, a Islamic caliphate mean, it's basically this man did a call for one government who is ruled by a religious leader under the religion of Muslim. So basically he want a Muslim leader to take over the country. Authorities said that the interaction with the undercover officer who ended up going overseas as part of the operation led to the clergy giving out contact information for someone in Syria who would act as a conduit for connecting with the Islamic State. So basically there is no fluff in this man thing. The man have direct link with ISIS members. So him basically line up the link for the female officer left from America and go overseas and try to connect her with the Syrian ISIS members them. But however, we never know say he's a police officer he might deal with. America set up a sting. This is something similar to like what them do to Buju, you know. It's a form of entrapment, but from them know your ideology, they're gonna set a bait for you and say if it catch you. Because everybody know from 9/11 America gets strict when it come on to terrorism, them run joke. And if you have this man you know, he may not commit no crime at the time, but him dey online and him a talk and him a say more caliphate and all of them bullshit there. So you have to understand from the people them realize that him dey on. Them gonna line him up and line him up and get him. Alright, I'm gonna show you this man powerful for more than one occasion. You see this man really have power and influence over people. It states that federal officials have said that el-Faisal ceremony influenced people like Faisal Shahzad, who tried to set off a bomb in Times Square in 2010, and Omar Fakal Abdul Matulab. Yeah, people, I don't know, we can't pronounce them name as right. So if we not get the name right, I don't understand where I go on. Him say Omar Fakal Abdullah, the so-called underwear bomber who attempt to blow up a transatlantic flight on Christmas Day in 2009. So all of them terrorists are linked to back to this Jamaican man you know. And it also said that in Kenya the people run him out of them country because he might incite peer violence and crime and he might try to radicalize citizens of them country, so the people run him out. Remember one time when they send him back to Jamaica, no country no want him, not even to stop over them country for a minute. And Jamaica have to receive him because what? He's a born Jamaican and he's a Jamaican. So you can't take that away from him. So now, we as Jamaican, we are a very influential set of people. We influence the world. From our music, with food, with culture, we influence the world. Everybody wants to be Jamaican or be a part of Jamaica. From Bob Marley to Marcus Garvey to Usain Bolt to Shellyan to the whole of them. You don't know. So with this man and one in the recent conviction in the US court for him terrorism act, it's not a good look for Jamaica. People might have said it not affect them in no way. On a micro level it may not affect you, but on a macro level people are going to look upon Jamaicans in the wrong light. Because as I said before, thousands and millions of other people who are jihadists from Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, Syria, all of them places that was radicalized, is the first person to be charged and convicted in New York for terrorism is a Jamaica. How is that possible for a small island like Jamaica? We're not even less than 1% of Jamaican are Muslim. Personally, me don't know a Muslim from in Jamaica. So I don't know where this somebody come from with him teachings. And a person like this, we don't want back in Jamaica because I'm going to come there and I'm going to influence you with them. So to me, I'm very glad them get this money off of the street. Get him off of the street of Jamaica. So he won't be able to influence no Jamaicans for go down this line. America can always keep him forever in a prison. And that's just it. If you like the content, please remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel. And see you in the next video. Like I always said, remember to hug your loved ones.
He was flown out of Kenya last Thursday after a week of uncertainty as to which country would accept him in transit back to Jamaica. Now el-Faisal is back, deported from Nigeria after being banned from a connecting flight to the Gambia, which had agreed to take him and arrange passage to Jamaica. It's all embarrassing for Kenya's Immigration Minister Otieno Kajwang, who had announced that all was agreed for el-Faisal's passage to the Gambia. He had said while the cleric was not a wanted man, he was undesirable because of his history. He'd preached in a London mosque in the 90s and later served half of a 9-year sentence for inciting murder and racial hatred.